Hello everyone, Argsy here. Welcome back to Spectacle Island. We've got another busy day lined up, or afternoon as it is. We've moved time forward from the last episode. We've got lots of things to do. Our barley has germinated, so it will be ready now. We can get in there and get some fertilizer applied. So both those fields to spread that onto. And not that you can quite see, but you can't see the bright yellow flowers of the sunflowers any further through the trees. That's because they are ready to get harvested. So we're going to have to get the combine out and make a start on those at some stage today. First things first, we're going to go get the tractor. We've got a helper coming today, as we normally do. They are, they said they were down at the cafe having a couple of donuts, recharging batteries. I'm not quite sure what that meant, but they were going to make their way up here at some stage at their leisure once they are recharged. So while we're doing that, we're going to, or while we're waiting for them, sorry, we're going to grab the animal trailer. We talked about it last time. We've got $43,000 to spend. So we are going to go and pick up some more animals. So I think 3 trips. We're going to get a load each of pigs, sheep and chickens. And grow our animal herds, which will be good. Start to get some more income off those and speed up some of the reproduction rates so we can get more animals born here on the farm and grow the herd that way as well, which will be good. So we'll get this hooked up and we will head on down to the animal dealer. So we'll see you down there. Here we are down at the dealer. Let's get pulled in here and unfold that ramp there on the back. And I think first things first, we want to keep it pretty clean in there. I think the chickens will be best first, and then we'll come back and grab the pigs and sheep in subsequent trips. We'll just pop down here. We've got the white chickens, so let's move full trailer load of those over. And there we go, $2,000. I think there's 40 chickens in there. Indeed there is. Right. Get that folded up and head on back to the yard, get them unloaded, and do 2 more trips as well to get the sheep and the pigs. Back here with the chickens. Now, I was actually having a thought on the way down here, just as we get these unloaded. Yeah, we can move them from the trailer to the farm. I think with the truck we have, one, we should be using the truck, because obviously that's going to be a darn sight faster than using the tractor. But 2, I think I can actually get an animal tray or animal module for the back of the truck. So I rang the dealer. I rang down to the shop on our way back here. $5,200. So we can drop the dump bed here off. We are. And we'll take the truck down. I think we will get a animal bed for it, and then we can actually buy more animals in one go. Now I don't know whether we'll just worry about bringing back a trailer load of pigs and a truckload of sheep, or whether we might bring back a full truck and trailer of pigs and a full truck and trailer of sheep and still do 2 trips. But either way, this should be a lot quicker than what it was going to be. I'm just going to plant this out here because we're going to need to get into the combine, and I don't want to have to shuffle around things too much. So let's jump here into the truck. We'll back in, get this animal trailer hooked up, and get down to the shop first, the vehicle shop, and then we'll go back down to the animal dealer. So we've made it down here to the shop, and we're already having a look here in the catalogue. So here is our livestock platform we can put on the back. Interestingly enough, there does actually have a livestock semi-trailer there. $8,600 can take 14 pigs and 16 sheep, so some good quantities, but we would also have to buy the 5th wheel, so that's taking us up to about 10 grand total. I think for now, because with the semi-trailer we wouldn't be able to use the animal trailer we've got, this here, 5 pigs and 6 sheep, I think that will give us 10 pigs and 11 sheep. I think I can't remember what we can fit in the trailer. But I think this is going to be the best choice we've got. We'll take a quick look here at some colour options. This is going to cost us to change them. However, I'm not sure whether the default color is the right one, but I think for the $500 will stay like that. So let's get this bought, and we'll head up and pick it up. Here we go, and go and get it hooked on to the truck, and then back down to the animal dealer. Alright, so we've got backed in underneath there. We just move over and get that attached. That is all good. We can then back up here to the animal trailer, get that all hitched up as well. Hopefully we can have enough clearance. Should be fine. It's not quite as close as that deck trailer was that we had on. Worked just fine. So now we'll go back to the animal dealer and see how we get on with getting some sheep and pigs bought. We've just made it here to the animal dealer. We've pulled into the trigger just with the truck. I'm not sure we go here whether we go to pigs. We'll go with the pigs first, see how many we can move. Here we go, that is 4. And have they gone into the truck or into the trailer? They are in the trailer. So let's just try disconnecting that trailer a second, and then see again. So that can see the animal trailer. We might have to move it out of the way and try to get the truck loaded up. Right, so with the truck parked in here in the trigger, let's go back to the black and whites, and we can get those. It's 5, isn't it? Go, we can get those put into the truck. Very nice. Right, let's get that all hooked back up and head on down to the farm. Down at the pigsty, and we have got our trailer backed in. Does look like we're unloading those first, so we'll just hit confirm on that, and they are all out, all closed back up. Now what I did wonder, I was going to test is if I have the module selected rather than the trailer, whether that will work. And there it is. Actually, that was our problem, so we probably could have done it that way around to the animal dealer as well. So we'll test that with the sheep, but there we are. That should be a whole lot more pigs floating around in here. In fact, they are everywhere. They all go all the way out there. I suppose that's joys having free range pigs. So there we are, 22 total. It does mean we're going to be looking for a bit more demand on our food. Fortunately, we've got lots of corn in storage. We're getting some more barley. We've got sunflowers, and we've still got some potatoes. So we're all good for supplies, really. Be a case of making sure we stay on top of that. Alright, let's get back down to the animal dealer, and we'll go and get a truckload of sheep. So we're going to try something different here when we buy the sheep. I have got the module on the back of the truck selected rather than the trailer. So if we just pop in here, get a load of sheep. Go, that is confirmed, and they have gone into the livestock trailer. So here, doesn't matter what we have selected, that's showing the animal trailer again, as is that. Let's just try and back up a little bit further. We're not even in the trigger. It does look like we're going to have to disconnect it, which is a little bit annoying, but manageable. And get these sheep bought, and then we'll be back down with this all finished. Hopefully by then our helper for the day has arrived, because I am super keen to get started on those sunflowers. There we are, a load of 11 sheep on its way back to the farm. Right, so just getting back here to the farm. We'll go and get the sheep unloaded, and if our helper's not here, then we'll just have to go and get the everything set up. Well, that's a little bit worrying. Don't like seeing the police here again. We'll just go and have a chat. No, he's carrying on. I wonder if our friend who is here today has one of his friends in the force drop him off here. That will be why the police were here. Got me a little bit nervous after the last time we saw them and had done something illegal. So let's get down here and we'll get these unloaded, and then we'll go and see who our helper is today. And there we are, the sheep are all unloaded, and would you look at the animals we have now. Pigs over that way, sheep all over this side, chickens everywhere, all intermingling, free range styles. So everything is looking pretty good. Can't wait to get them producing and see if it will help pay off. Now let's get back down to the yard, see who's today's helper is. And there we go, it's a little bit spoiled, the gig is up. You can see his name there on the screen. It is indeed Mr. Rusty Money Gaming. We'll jump out and have a look at him. Have a look at him. Say hello to him. So there we are. G'day Rusty, how are you? Welcome along to Spectacle Island. Now Rusty said to me in the last video, he said, lots accomplished here Argsy, great work. My services are better than Helper A's. Besides that, I don't require an hourly wage, just a donut break. So there we are. Welcome along Rusty. Explains why we had a police car here. Assuming that was one of your friends in blue who delivered you here. And you've even got the right coloured shirt on today too. So very nice to have you here. Plans, Rusty. We are going to go get started in the sunflowers. I've been telling the viewers that already. So I'm going to get you set up on the combine, and while you're doing that, I'm going to try and get some fertilizer applied to this barley. So that is all going well. So I'll get that truck put out of the way now. Get the bed changed over on the back as well. And let's make a start. Right, so Rusty's just there. He's getting some diesel into the harvester. And I did notice it is going to need a little bit of a service, so we're just going to pop up here, give that a good repair, and see if we can find the header. Doesn't seem to be in range. Just move across here. There we go, we can repair that too. $5 whole. Right, $38, and it is all repaired, all fueled up, and ready to get down to the field, get started on the sunflowers. We're just riding along here with Rusty. We are at the entrance to the field. Let's see about getting this all turned on. Rusty running there, making all that racket we know it makes. And sunflowers are harvesting, so everything seems to be working. I was a little bit nervous that this header wasn't going to work on the sunflowers, but it seems to be working as it should. So we'll get Rusty set up now. Of course we're going to use some course play here to get him running properly. We'll get this going, and we'll be back, bring the truck down, get the trailer sorted out as well, and then try and get some fertilizer spread on the barley. Here we are, Rusty is off, and looking at that, 10% full already. This is going to keep us quite busy. It's going to be a bit of a stretch to try and keep the combine moving while we're getting the fertilizer done at the same time. But we'll jump back over, go grab what we need, and get back down here. There we are, we're all set up here with the trailer. We've taken the silage sides that we had on it off, and we've got everything all good to go. So hopefully with this here we're not going to have to run back and forth too much. Now we'll just wait until Rusty gives us a yell. Let's see how far he can get around the field, and then we'll get him emptied out. That should give us a chance to go and make a start on that fertilizing. I don't even know if this is halfway around the field, but Rusty's cutting in already there, so we didn't stand a chance of getting all the way around the field. This is only as far as he gets. Now we have a little bit of a problem there, because I don't really want to run on those sunflowers. Not quite sure why, of course, play that combine cuts in quite as far as it does, but we can fix that. We'll manually control and get the combine unloaded and get them back on their way. And there we go, Rusty is off again. We've got 1800 litres of sunflowers here in the truck. I think we'll just make sure we get around here once. We'll unload when we get down to the other end of the field, and then we'll have a fair idea of where we need to be and when we need to be there, and be able to keep up with this. And some fertilising in between. Alright, there we go, once around the field. Actually look how many litres we had in the truck. Just to check. 3,000 litres. So we're on our way, hopefully having quite a decent yield out of this crop. We did park in the way a little bit there, but Rusty's got it sorted. So we'll leave him going, and let's go and out the fertilizer spreader. So there we are, we've got the spreader hooked up. I'm going to go grab the bag lifter and the front loader and get these bags lifted up and get some fertilizer put into the spreader. We'll just hop out here, we should be able to come over and get that bag hooked up. Perfect. How much? There's hardly any left in this bag, 143 litres. Might as well use it up, get rid of it, and then we'll be able to get that other bag. Fingers crossed. We just lift this up here. Too high, but position over top of the spreader. Here we are. that emptied out and go and grab the other bag. There we are, we're getting some more fertilizer in there. Wonder if we're even going to have enough to do all of these fields. Managed to take all of that, well, there might have been some left. Alright, well, time will tell if we're going to get it all done or not. And there is our little notification from Rusty to say he is ready to be unloaded. So we'll head down, we might as well spread on the second field down here first, as we need to go down here anyhow to go and unload the combine. A little bit further around than the first lap, is not surprising. Technically it is a little bit shorter and possibly a little bit overlap as well, which means they didn't quite cover the same width this time around as the first one. Let's just see if we can get that all unloaded. So he wants to unload on the go. Corner, it's a little bit straighter here. Just get in underneath there. We need to get our cruise control too. Just drive along here manually to the speed of the combine. There we go, we've unloaded enough to keep Rusty moving. So, leave the truck here again and go and make a start with the spreading. Alright, so we've got our spray or fertilizer application rate set at 420 kilos per acre, I think it is, which should be enough for what we're doing. We're getting that applied. See the soil colour changing. So I think we'll while we're doing this is always a good one to do on a time lapse. Doesn't take too long, so we'll jump into that and see you very soon. We're just waiting there for Rusty to get that next land opened up so we can go and get the trailer full. Didn't take too much more, but it's taking a little bit longer than I thought actually. But these short runs over here, not actually a great deal in it. I think we did that last time we were harvesting this field. I thought there was going to be more than there is. Just have a look here at our field. You can see the two we fertilised are both nice and dark blue. Just something interesting to just take a quick look at here. You can see we're leaving a fertilised state on most of this field. Not quite full coverage, but the majority of it is showing up as fertilised. Now we are running a mod which allows for chaff to fertilise the ground. So that is what's doing that. Up until now we've always put it into windrows and baled it. Because we're chopping the stalks and just leaving the chaff on the ground, that is how we are getting that application of fertilizer. So something, the first time I've used it, it's been sitting in the mods for this game save for a very long time though. So just another way to make the use of what we're leaving on the ground. I think if we come down this side, wait for Rusty to turn around, we should be able to run along the side, and hopefully that will be enough to top us off and head down to the yard. I'll need to get some diesel in me down there too. I did not realise how low we were getting on the fuel gauge. There we go, 13,600 litres of sunflowers. Let's get back down to the yard. I will probably go and dump some into the pig pen and make sure they're all topped up there on sunflowers. And the remainder can go into the silo. I'll just play a little game of dodge the pigs as we're trying to get in here. There'll be one walking right in front of us. But if we just hit the tip button there, we are unloading. They've taken a fair amount there too. I'm not quite sure if it was all that was in the truck, but it must be very close to. So down here at the silo, we'll just get the remainder tipped here out of the trailer. Get them put into storage. There is still 61 litres in the truck. Didn't want to tip when I went through the trigger. I wonder if we need to be the last 61 litres emptied out, and we are all good. Right, let's head back down to the field and carry on with the sunflowers. I think it's a pretty good time to get back here. You can unload on the go on this fast pass. I think it would be very good timing because looking at how many sunflowers there are here in the truck, I'm not sure if we would have unloaded right before the end of this road. Could have possibly been starting on the next land pass, which made it very difficult to get in and get the combine emptied. Alright, we'll leave Rusty going there and keep him moving. Let's jump into a little bit of a montage here, catch some shots of the combine and whatnot, and we'll see when all of this is harvested.
Not long ago you got hurt, someone did you wrong. I can see it in your eyes, it's like your fire is gone. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna talk, I'm right here, not gonna leave your side. Just feel free to open up when the moment's right. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side.
Just making an unscheduled trip back to the farm, unload while we're here, but I forgot the diesel. And I'm mindful we are under 4 litres left here in the tank on the truck, so I did not fancy running out of diesel down there in the field. I don't think we've got any diesel canisters left here at the farm, so we would have really trouble. I'll figure out a way we can truck back down here or some diesel up to the truck. So pull in over here next to our diesel tank, and well, we can get that topped up all for less than $100 as well. Is very nice. Right, let's get back and we'll carry on with that montage.
Just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, brave.
almost finished here on the sunflowers. This has gone pretty well, all in all. We've got a small little piece just to do over there. We have had Rusty get caught up in a couple of trees. Not quite sure what the problem is going on there. We haven't had that with the combines. We thought maybe I didn't give enough headland mass, so just have to bear that in mind at the time. We need to do 4 headland just to make sure we clear those areas. Here we go. We've just about got the combine emptied. Pull out of the way here. Swing around this way and hope Rusty makes it around without blobbering into that tree. No, therein lies one of our problems. So we'll go and get him unhooked and this last little piece up here done. And there we go, everything all finished up. Now you'll go out here, the last of the sunflowers into the trailer, and then we'll task Rusty to run the combine here back up to the yard and we'll follow behind in the truck. We've got another 9,000 litres here at the trailer. We'll get this dumped into the silos and we'll take a look to see how much we have in storage all together. Interesting to decide whether it will be worth selling or whether we'll keep it all just to keep the pigs nice and fed, fattening them up to sell at some stage. There we go, all emptied out. We'll just bring the menu up and see what our quantity is. So we are pretty much bang on 20,000 litres total in storage. Of course, if we have a look at pigs, we've got another 8,000. In fact, we didn't even half fill that up, so we are going to have some big demand there. Fortunately, we've got some canolas planted as well. Alright, now that we've got that all sorted, let's just go and pull up over here and we'll have a chat to Rusty. Well, Rusty, thank you very much for your help today. Appropriate having you there driving that Rusty combine. But it was very much appreciated. Great job. Shame about a couple of those trees we managed to clip, but no damage done, and we were able to carry on going. So, like I said again, thank you very much for your help. Now, to the viewers, if you don't already, go and check out Rusty Money Gaming's YouTube channel. He's got a great little channel there with a fantastic little community. So, go and show him some love. Say hi from the Argsy community. And like always, if you want to be part of the video, make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know how you might want to help out, and we'll see if we can get you involved. But for me, we are all done for today. We'll have to catch up with some animal feeding, I think, tomorrow, and then take a look at how far away the canola is. Of course, we've got another field to prep and get planted, so lots to do. So I do hope you have enjoyed that episode. We're going to enjoy the sunset. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.